Hi dear viewers, welcome back after a long time. See, in 2021, considering the online classes, do you know what is the main problem that we are facing now? Yes, the problem is ensuring the quality of assessment, ensuring the quality of the exams attended by the students. See, being a teacher, I also have the similar problem. Right, how to ensure the quality of exams attended by my students through online. And most of the times I cannot make sure that whether my kids are either copying or somebody is helping them out when they are attending exams at home. Don't worry, we have a solution here. I have just found a very useful Google extension, and if you attach this with the Google form, you can ensure the quality assessment. You can identify whether the student is copying, whether somebody is helping that student. And once you complete the assessment, the teacher will get a trust score. And you can, with that score, you can identify that the student has done the exam genuinely or not. So watch this video completely to understand how to conduct quality exams or assessment using Google Form with the help of a Google extension called autoproctor. Okay, let's first check how to download this Google extension. In order to download this, first you have to go to Google Marketplace. So in Google, you just search Google Marketplace. Here you can find Google Workspace and Marketplace. Click on that. It will redirect you to this page. In this page, you just search the software or the extension autoproctor. Autoproctor. Click enter. So you will get this because I have already installed it. That's why you can see timer plus proctor. So if you click on this, you will find this file here. I have already downloaded it and saved it. So, or else you can also download this from www.autoproctor.co. Okay. So only thing is that download, install it in your system. Then you don't need to do anything here. You can close that window. Then you can come to your Google Form. Right. For example, if you want to search Google Forms also, you can just, if your Google account is open, if you simply search your Google Forms, that will be opened. Google Forms. As I have already logged on, it will open here. So go to Google Forms. So I have certain questions already set here. And for example, here is a question paper that I had already set here. So I take this question paper as a sample. Then I will show you how to add this in this question paper. And in order to add this, as it is an add-on, and this autoproctor is an add-on. So in order to add this, so you can click on this symbol, add-ons you can find, click on this. So whichever add-ons you have added, that will be shown here. So here you can see timer plus proctor. So it gives timer plus proctor means you can even set the timer for different questions, or the total time also can be set. So I click that. So now it shows that settings. So go to settings, right. So now you can see a window is open here on the right side. So suppose once you want to set this, you can see first here, if you want a timer, you can set a timer here. Then click on this enable proctor. Then maximum number of attempts. For example, how many times you want your student to attend the exam. You can click on here. Then test link. So test link, always remember, you need to copy this link and you will be sending only this link to the children. Then only they will be able to attend this through this autoproctor. Then if you want to really assign it to your Google Classroom, if you have a Google Classroom, you can assign it directly to Google Classroom, and that will be attached directly to your Google Classroom. That is also possible for the teachers, or else you can send the link separately also. So don't copy the link now. Then also click here, you can find the time. And you can also start the date. For example, if you are scheduling the date of the exam the next day, you can just schedule the time and schedule the date. And also you can set a timer whenever you want to set the exam, then you can check the timer. And I just checked the one timer here also. You can find, suppose if I want to start the exam by 5 o'clock, I can set the timer by 5, okay, or 9 o'clock. That's up to you. Then you can set the end time also. For example, at that time this link will be closed. Okay, end the date and end the time. Okay, and the student won't be able to attend the exam after that. Then auto close test, that option is also there. If you want to get the test to be closed automatically, that also can happen. Right, and don't forget to update the setting once you enter that. Okay, otherwise it will not be recorded. Then again come here, then you can click on this proctor and see these are the trackings happening. See, tab switching, for example. So if a student while conducting the exam, if the student is just switching the tab, for example, if the student has minimized the window of the exam and he searched in the Google for the answer, and this autoproctor will give us a notification after the exam. The student has minimized the window and searched in the Google, with a screenshot of the same will be given to the teacher. Again, camera. So camera, that means student's camera must be on, so that we will get the video or the picture of the student, so that if the student is not present or visible, then we can see that. For example, if the exam starts and student gets up from the seat and moves away, then immediately the top proctor will take a photo and will save it, and we can see that the student was not there at this moment or the particular moment of the. Again, enable microphone, because if this is enabled, if somebody is talking from the background, if somebody is helping the student by telling the answers, then that also can be heard, and this recording also will be shared to the teacher. Then photos at random. At random means actually while the exam is going on, some photos will be taken random for the teacher to check. Then communication. So we can also select the communication channel, me after the test or using and during the test. Okay, so if you want to see, for example, store evidence of anomalies that occurred during the test, you can review these photos, audios, etc. after the test. Okay, or else use during the test. For example, if you want to check it in real time, then you can use. Even after the exam also you can select. Okay, fine. So update the test. Okay, so that is done. Now your test is ready. Now you can come to this page also. And now what you're supposed to do is copy the link. Okay, and make sure, see, I have already set the question paper and I'm just showing the question paper. I didn't say that because all the teachers, you must be aware of setting how to set the Google Forms and all. So, and here is the question I set. Now I copied the link and I am sharing it to the students, maybe through WhatsApp or maybe through whatever means I am sharing these to. Once a student gets it, how would they attend the exam? Okay, that's what I'm going to show you now.
Okay, once the student gets the link, he will click on that link. We can share it through WhatsApp and they will click on the link. See, look at that. I have already set the timing. So it shows that cannot start the test yet because the time is still there. So let's wait for a few more minutes. So once the time is ready and the link will be opened, that means it shows that student cannot attend the text whenever he likes it. Now the link is open. So there is a video showing that actually how to conduct the test, and you can either watch the video or just click on that. So there is a message appearing, do not stop screen sharing. So students should agree to that. Then it moves to the next window. So there is a screen sharing that we need to allow. So click on full screen sharing. Okay, student has to agree that. Now you can see the page is loading. Then in between, student should not stop screen sharing. If he stops it, he cannot attend the exam. And now it is getting louder, you can see there. Yes, and now the exam is ready. Now it is about to start. Now in the left corner you can see that there is a noise detector. That means when the exam is going on there, if there is a background noise, the system will automatically record it. And on the right corner you can see the timer. Okay, how much time is left for the exam? We already said that. Now this is the Google form that where I'm going to do the exam, and the student will fill in all the details. Okay, so including the email address, all other details, and a student can start attending the exam as usual. Okay, so other details can also be filled in like this. And once the students start the exam, and the exam will continue as usual. Okay, so as in the normal way, student can attend the exam. Now what you are supposed to do is, once the exam ends, no, we have to first click the submit button given in the bottom of the Google page. Okay, so as usual, normal way, the student have to click. After that, he has to come back to the that green button given on the top, that is click after submitting the button. Now also we can check that if the student does any malpractice, or if he just does something wrong, so what will happen? See, I'm just searching in the Google when the exam is going on before submitting. See, and I just opened one window, I just searched the passive and active voice, if the student wants to answer that one, and he searched it. Okay, fine. So there is a slide I just opened, then the student is just copying from this slide, imagine. Okay, now once the exam is done, how would it appear on the result? Okay, that's what we are going to see after the exam. Now I just keep it open for some more time, because in order to see whether it will be properly recorded in the result. Okay, and I'm also trying to open some other windows also. And if I disappear from the page, and that means if my video, if I just disappear from the video, and then that also will be shown with this. And then now the student check the answers all, and go for the final submission. Yes, and we can also check the timer, and the student submit it. Only after clicking that, then you can just come to the top, then click the green button. Okay, click after submitting, then again appears a window, finished clicking submit button. Yes, I have finished submitting. Now the test is completed. Okay, now what we can do is, now we just come back to our the teacher, now the teacher's version again. Now the how can the teacher check the result? Now we come back to the Google form again. The response, students response is already recorded. Now we go to the add-on, we click on time proctor, then there is result, you can see that. Click on the result. So the page is opened there. There you can see the name of the student, and the date of submission, time, etc. Then trust score, you can see the trust score, no? See how reliable or how truthful the student attended the exam. So just once you click on that thing, you will get a detailed report of that. See, so the detailed report you can see here, my name is the person who attended the test name is here, and the test title and test trust score. That means actually out of 100 students, trust score is only 21. That means he's cheated in between. Okay, so what all things he has done we can see. See, noise detected. See, the app, that means autoproctor records the voice and send to the teacher, and we can play and listen that whether somebody was telling the answers to him or whether he was listening to something. Again, also you can see I said see, noise detector, because throughout the exam I was talking, no, so it was the app has recorded. Then again you see, switched to different application for 17 seconds, because I opened the other window and searched the passive voice. See, look at that, a app has recorded it, and it clearly shows which window was opened. Okay, again, once you scroll down, you can also see that. See, 13th one you can see there, no, so no face detected. Right. So no face detected. That means I just disappeared. If the student disappeared from the window, then it shows that no face detected. At the same time, if one more person appears also, then the app will clearly shows that actually they immediately take a copy and a photo, it will save it. So I think this is a very wonderful application that will clearly show you, even without a teacher. Here in this, you don't need to be present in the Zoom app. Naturally, once you send the links, once a student attend the exam, the app will automatically record it, so that we can do one thing, and we can see the performance of the child, whether the trust score, you can check the trust score and see whether the student has attended the exam well.